gradient of the line joining point -2 n, that's the coordinate, and n5, another coordinate, is 4/3. Find the value of n. The B part, given that tan x is equal to 15/8, 0 degrees, such that 0 degree is less than x, less than 90, find the values of 5 sine x minus 6 cos x. Let's quickly solve this now. So I'm going to take the first one and the second later. Let's solve it now. Now, from the A part of the question, we are told that tan x equals to 15/8, such that 0 degrees less than x less than 90. What is the meaning of this expression? Now, we have 4 quadrants. Now, we start from 0 degrees, getting to 90 degrees, from 90 to 180, 180 to 270, 270 back to 360. Now, in this quadrant, when you move from 0 to 90, every trig is positive. When you get here, it is only sine that is positive. Every other thing are negative. When you get there, it is only tan that is positive. That is from 90 to 180. Now, this question is telling us that every value is from 0 to 90, the value of x, which means anything you get, be it sine, tan, and cos, will be what? Positive. That's that about that. Let's now talk about this. Tan x equals 15/8. Remember our SOH CAH TOA. We have SOH CAH and TOA. So it means sine will be equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Cos will be adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan will be opposite over adjacent. Now, this is tan. So what we have to do is to construct a triangle. In the triangle we are constructing, we can put our x, which is the angle, at any place. Let me put it here. I can put it here. So when you put it here, it means this is your opposite, because the angle is looking here. This is your opposite, this is your adjacent, and this is the hypotenuse. Now, this tan x means opposite over adjacent. It means this is the opposite, and this is the adjacent. So the opposite of this is 15. It will be here. Now, the adjacent is 8. So it means the adjacent will be here. Before we can do anything, we need to get this. We have to use Pythagoras theorem, because this is the hypotenuse. Okay? Pythagoras theorem says hypotenuse squared is equal to the adjacent squared plus the other adjacent squared. In this case, we have one is adjacent, one is opposite. Now, hypotenuse squared is what we are looking for. Okay? Hypotenuse squared. Now, adjacent, this side, one of it is the adjacent. The other one is also adjacent. It is the angle that came here that make it to be opposite. So we call it 15 squared. If the angle was here, this would be the opposite, but the angle is here now. So what do we now do? You see our hypotenuse squared will be equal to 64 plus 255. Now, find the square root of both sides. It means hypotenuse will be the square root. So find the square root of both sides. So when we add this together, it will give us 289. So square root of 289 will give us 17. So it means this place is 17. We don't know the unit. So this here is 17 now. So which means we can now find, because in the question we are told to find 5 sine x minus 6 cos x. That's what the question says. 5 sine x minus 6 cos x. Now, we needed the sine x. We also needed cos x. So from here, we can get our sine now. We all know that our sine x, because from here, sine means opposite over hypotenuse. Here, this is our opposite. Opposite over, and this is our hypotenuse, now 17. Opposite over hypotenuse. Okay? Now, we also need to get cos. So, our cos x will be equal to, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So this place is our adjacent now, and this is our hypotenuse over 17. Right. Now, the question says we should find 5 sine x. So it means we are going to write 5 instead of sine x. We insert this 15 over 17. Okay. What do we have here? We have minus. Minus 6 into, now we have our cos x. Cos x means 8 over 17. So we have 8 over 17. Now we close it up over there. So we have inserted everything we have here, which means that we can now solve this. Solving it, 5 times 15. So this gives us 75. So we have 75 over 17 minus 6 times 8. This gives us 27 over 17. So solving the two together, this gives us 48. 48. 6 times 8 is 48. Solving everything together, the answer will be 47. It will be 27, pardon, 27 over 17. 27 over 17. So which means our final answer will now be one whole number, 10 over 17. That is the aspect of A. Going to B now. B, we were given some things. Okay, pardon, this is our B. So let's talk about A. It means what I've solved first is the B, please. That's B. So let's solve A now. A, we are given this as a coordinate, minus 2 into n. And we also have this, n and 5. What we have to do now is just to label it accordingly. Labeling it makes it very easy, because when you label, it means this is your x1, y1, this is your x2, y2. Okay? So as I said, what you have to do is to label this one x1, y1, and this one x2, y2 as the coordinate. And we are given the gradient as 4 over 3. Mind you, gradient, which is sometimes represented by m, is always equal to y2 minus y1, that is difference in y, divided by x2 minus x1. So from here, what do you now have? Now, our gradient is what? 4 over 3. We substitute for that. That is 4 over 3 is equal to, now, our y2 is 5. So we have to say 5 minus, which is this minus. Our y1 is n. So you have to put n. Divided by x2 is n, which is here. So we have to put n minus, now, x1 is minus 2. We have minus already. We put another one here. So let's solve this. 4 over 3 is equal to 5 minus n divided by n minus multiplied by minus. That should be plus 2. Now let's cross multiply. This comes up. This goes up. So it means we have 4 into n plus 2 is equal to 3 into 5 minus n. So from here we have our 4n plus 8 is equal to 15 minus 3n. So minus 3n comes to this side. So we have 4n minus 3n becomes plus 3n is equal to, we put this 15 down. Okay, plus 8 comes to this side, becomes minus 8. So this gives us 7n is equal to 15 minus 8. Okay, 15 minus 8. So that gives us 7 also. So it means when we divide both sides by 7, our n will give us 1. And that is what we are told to find. We should find the value of n. That's the answer. Thank you and God bless.